Morning, day 12, is it? It is day 12 of Vlogmas. Now, I've got a busy day today, out and about, so I'm not really going to be able to do any recording because you know what I'm like, I'll forget. So I'm recording day 12 this morning and I'm uploading it before I leave. So I hope that's okay. It's not follow me day. Yesterday was a follow me day with me and Steph, so if you didn't watch that, and you love watching Steph, pop over to day 11 because it's a Steph day. So today, I thought I'd talk about something that I do every year. I'm going to be doing it next week and checking up. I've placed a few little orders and I'm getting organised. And what I'm talking about is my handmade Christmas crackers. This is one that I made last year. So they're made out of fabric. They've got sparkly trim on them. I add a cute button on the front, and I also put everybody's name on. I've used old Christmas cards to do these ones because I do my crackers as a personalised one. But you don't have to, you can do them as a generic one and then you don't need to put the label on. So how are these babies made? Let's get back to basics. So I'm going to run through the dimensions of the cracker. The first thing you're going to need is one of these tubes. Now, I got mine off Amazon and I will pop the link for these below. They are quite a good size and I'll put the dimensions there as well so you make sure you're getting the right ones because there are some smaller ones and they're not going to work because you're not going to fit much in. These are a good size to fit a gift, a party popper. What I put in is a little gift, a party popper, a hat. I make my own hats out of last year's Christmas wrapping paper, and I also put a scratch card in as well for a bit of fun. Oh, and a joke. Now, the ones I've got for this year, I've ordered some adult humour ones, so we'll see what they're like. I might read a few out to you if they're YouTube appropriate. So, yeah, you need your tube. And then you're going to make an oblong that's like this. So, the dimensions for making these cracker covers are the side pieces, so I'm talking about this piece in cream here. You need 2 of these per cracker, and they are 10 centimetres across that way by 24 centimetres deep, and you need 2 of them. You also need your centrepiece, which you can do in a contrasting fabric. You could do all this as one if you wanted, but I like the contrast. So the centrepiece is 19 centimetres across by 24 centimetres deep. So all the seam allowances on this cracker creation are 1 centimetre. And the first thing you're going to do is get your centrepiece and your 2 side pieces and sew them together and then press the seam. So you can either press the seam open, or I tend to press the seam towards the darkest colour of fabric. So this one, the seams will have been pressed into that purple bit. So that's your front done then. You've just got to get some embellishment. It can be velvet ribbon. This is a sparkler ribbon I think I got from Hobbycraft last year. Find the centre, which is probably going to be about 4 centimetre mark, maybe 4.5. But measure, find the centre of that. Mark the top, the middle and the bottom. Pin your ribbon down the centre and then top stitch down either side of your ribbon on both sides. And then that's what you end up with. It's looking pretty, isn't it? Now you've got to line it with whatever fabric you like. Mine's got little reindeers on it. So I don't have the measurement for the lining because what I do is I make all the outside pieces and then I use the outside as the template to cut the inside fabric so that I know they're both exactly the same size. So you're then going to put them right sides together, so all the way round, leaving a little turning gap there. You'll clip the corners, turn it right side out, put that gap, turn the two sides in. Make sure you get some nice points using your purple fang or whatever magic tool you use, and give it a good press. Then you're going to top stitch, and I've used gold thread on this to top stitch all the way round to finish it off. So the last thing that I've done on these is put a plastic snap on them to keep them closed in the middle. Now, I found these, some have got snaps on, some have got press studs on. You can see it's hard to close. So I did start using plastic snaps. Then my hybrid version, which is this one, has got a button sewn on the front and then just a standard press stud sewn inside, and that's easy. I found that easier for people to undo. On Christmas Day, they're like, these crackers won't open. I had to go round the room undoing them all for them. Broke a nail. Don't do plastic snaps. I thought, oh yeah, plastic snaps, because when they open them, it'll make a snap. Don't bother. Use normal press studs and a button. Go old school. It works. So once you've got to that stage, you're then ready to start wrapping it round your tube. And it's just wrapped around. It's a good size to overlap. As I said, I put a press stud on. So I wrapped it round. Obviously, the press stud on that side is going to be at the edge. So I wrapped it round and then marked on the underside of the fabric where the other side of the press stud needed to be, and then it's a nice snug fit. And then you just tie the ends with some matching ribbon and you're good to go. But what you need to remember is fill the tube up first. I was doing that many of these. I think we've got 15 people this year. So I've got 15 of these babies to fill. And I think when I was double checking them, before I was putting them in the bag to go take them in the car, I was rattling them to check there was stuff in, and there was one that was empty. So fill your tubes before you decorate them with your cracker cover. So I hope you found that useful. That's my little share with you. I know I did it last year, but I do it every year, and I just thought, no, it's tradition, we do it, we're sharing. So that's what I do. We don't have any shop bought crackers because they're full of rubbish, aren't they? And it just ends up in the bin. So I personalise mine. I try to make some of my own little gifts, but I've not this year, I'll be honest. But I tend to buy from small independent suppliers. I'll have a look on Etsy, but you need to be careful on Etsy because a lot of the stuff that they sell for cracker fillers hasn't been handmade. They're just bought in bulk and sold on Etsy. So you may as well, if that's what you want to do, that's fine. But don't buy on Etsy, go to eBay or Amazon. They'll be cheaper and it's exactly the same thing. So what sort of things have I personalised mine with? I'll pop some little images up here for you to see. One of the things that I found was to buy some wine glass charms. Now, you can get these fairly cheap, to be honest, but I got some handmade ones off Etsy. One of my favourite things that I found was worry angels. Now, these are glass angels that you just keep in your pocket. and you can rub them. They've got a really nice texture to them. I think they're made with sea glass, and I will pop the link to where you get them from, but they've not arrived yet, so I'm looking forward to them coming. They're going to be a really good one because I've got a few people who've got a lot going on in their lives at the moment, so they'll be getting an angel hug off me in their cracker. So if you want to make your own crackers with me, these are the ones that I make. So shall we open today's advent? It's a Claire Bear day, so let me get number 6 from Claire's box. Here's number 6. Feels very soft. Just feels like it's a piece of, don't know, piece of wool. Not really sure. Don't know where the opening is for it. I'm going to have to get some scissors because it just looks like it's been glued down. Hang on a sec. Right. Let's see what's in here. Okay. Some beautiful cream lace. Now I think this is meant to be a lace collar. There we go. Yeah, it's a lace collar. I don't know if Claire's made this herself because it looks like it's crochet. But if she has, wowzer, well done, Claire. If not, it's something that can go into my stash. What do we think? If I'm making one of my jumpers, maybe I could put a lace collar on it. One to think about that. But that is day 6 from my Vlogmas box. And the last thing, but not least by any stretch, is the give back or giveaway. And it's good news, today is a fabric giveaway. So, as I did with the last one, I'm going to give you a couple of days. So today's Thursday, so you've got till Saturday. When I do Vlogmas on Saturday, I'll do the draw for the fabric. So you need to comment below. Let me know what you would make out of this beautiful fabric. So here it is. Popping pink, my favourite colour. And there's 1.5 meters of this, and it is a viscose. Beautiful shirt weight fabric, and it's got a navy leaf, very dark navy. It looks like black on there, but I think it is navy leaf design on it. So if you want this 1.5 meter piece of beautiful fabric, comment below what you would make with it, and everybody will go into the draw on Saturday. So that's it for today, guys. I'm off now to get my nails done. So it's nail day today. Sorry for being boring there. So yeah, don't forget, you want the bright pink blouse fabric, or it might not be a blouse, tell me what you'd make. There is only 1.5 meters of it though, so bear that in mind and get yourself in the draw. Have a lovely day, and I will see you all tomorrow for another fun Vlogmas day. Bye.